So with the beginning of spring, at least here in the UK, New Balance has dropped some new colorways for the 1906 range. So in today's video, you're gonna have a look at one of them. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It really help out the channel. As I said earlier guys, in today's video we're gonna have a look at the latest color combination available for a pair of New Balance 1906. So let's go ahead and start with the box guys, which as usual will come in this dark grey colorway, which will have this New Balance logo and the lettering on top of the lid in this whitish color. Your regular box, nothing special here, so let's just go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at this very nice colorway for the New Balance 1906 in the Parchment colorway. So yes guys, we have some new colorways which just dropped here in the UK for this New Balance 1906. So this one dropped, if I'm not mistaken, in the last week of March for the retail price of £140, which will be around 155 US dollars. And even though this one will be a general release, I really feel that this one looks and brings quite decent materials. Of course, the level of comfort for this one, we already know that it's actually quite good. Where we're gonna have some Activa Light and Absorb materials for this midsole. We're also gonna have a very breathable mesh, which for sure will be perfect for this start of spring and also summer as well. And comparing with a lot of colorways which dropped in the last 6 months or so, I really feel that this one really has some spring vibes, where we're gonna have these faded colors like this blue, green and also gray. Most definitely this one is looking quite nice, and in case you want to go for it, just follow the link in the description down below. So with that being said guys, let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown of this brand new release. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of few materials. As a base layer we're gonna have this very faded blue color for this open style mesh, which will act as a base layer, and this one will be present for all of this upper. And on top, of course, you're gonna have some overlays. One of it will be this synthetic leather material in this silver to green colorway, which will be present here at the front of the top section and also on the sides. And this one also have some perforation holes. And this one also be present here in the midfoot, where it's gonna give some construction in the same gray and greenish color. And this one will be available on both medial and lateral side. Then we're also gonna have like a synthetic no-back in this dark gray colorway, which will be present here on top of the top section and also on the sides. And this one on top will also have some silver linings as well, which looks quite nice. Then in the midfoot, as usual, we're also gonna have this N logo, which will also make part of this N-lock system. So this one will be available on both medial and lateral side. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes. We're also gonna have this green loop here at the bottom. Then in the middle, we're also gonna have this N-lock system as well. So this lacing system will keep in place these off-white flat laces, and underneath these laces we're gonna have a very well padded tongue, which will use the same mesh material as the rest of the upper. So this one also have from the halfway to the top this green synthetic leather material, which will have written on top running and the NB lettering. So going towards the back of the shoe guys, you can see that on the lateral side we're also gonna have the 1906 lettering, which it's exactly next to this heel counter support in this gray color, which will reveal this mesh underneath. So this one is flexible, but for sure will give it a bit of stability. We're also gonna have this NB lettering as well here at the back of the heel, which looks quite nice. So going inside of the shoe guys, for this one we're gonna have this white lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding, which for sure will keep your foot quite good in place. And also at the bottom we're gonna have this white foam insole, which will be an ortholite one. So this one is actually quite thick. It will also have an arch support as well. And also at the heel section we're gonna have a lot of imprints, which are usual for this range. So now guys, we can go to this cream and grey Activa Light midsole, which in case you don't already know, it will be present on 2 other models as well, which in my opinion is looking quite nice and it's also quite comfortable. We're also gonna have this Absorb SBS pods in this grey color here at the heel section, which will make it a bit more comfortable. In my opinion, this one looks quite nice and I really like this mix of materials for both midsole and upper as well. So now guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole in this black color, which in my opinion is actually quite thick. As you can see here at the front, we're also gonna have this foam exposed, which will give it a bit of extra flexibility. Then in the midfoot we're also gonna have this stability web clip to give it a bit of rigidity, which will come in this blue color. And as usual here at the heel section we're gonna have this New Balance lettering, which will come written on top of this exposed foam. As in for the actual sizing guys, for me as I have a skinny fit for this range, I'm always going with my true to size, and this one fits me just fine. And I will say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet, but just in case you have wide feet, most definitely I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not gonna be too tight for you. I feel that here at the front this one it's a bit pointy. So overall guys, this latest color combination for this New Balance 1906 range, in my opinion is looking quite nice. I really feel that this one dropped just in time for this spring, which just came here in the UK. I really like this green, grey and bluish colors which are used for this upper. As I said earlier, we're also gonna have a very nice mesh material, which for sure is quite breathable. And even though we have just synthetic materials for this upper, I really feel that this one is looking quite good and it brings decent materials. For sure I would prefer some leather material or some no-back, but I wouldn't say that this one is too bad in particular. Of course we shouldn't forget about this very comfortable midsole, which as I said earlier, it's present on 2 other releases as well coming from New Balance, which for sure it's providing a very good level of comfort and also stability. So overall, yeah, I really feel that this one is a great release for this start of spring. And of course, if you want to go for it, as I said earlier, just follow the link in the description down below. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new color combination available for this New Balance 1906. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!